Okay, it's a quick update on this 1960 Mercury Monterey, parked 50 plus years. Went back over there a day or two later, and it wasn't quite so hot. My lands, it was hot that day when I was over there. But got all the spark plugs out here. Got everything. Got me a hose put on my funnel. Got everything doused good with transmission fluid. And get it all broke loose. So on the next trip, we'll take a battery over there. We'll check all the lights and see what kind of electronics work. Lights, and see if anything else works, and make sure we don't have no shorts or anything. But we'll take a breaker bar and socket and see if we can't get that thing busted loose, and pull out all the spark plugs, get it spinning good. And then check and see if we got any spark. Then we'll disconnect the carburetor. Then we'll disconnect the fuel pump on both sides, coming from the tank and into the carburetor. We don't want to pump no junk down in there. But then we can dump some gas into the carburetor and see if we can't get it started. This car belongs to my stepbrother. This car my stepdad bought. He is a truck driver, and his truck broke down in Washington State, and it cost so much to have this truck fixed that he wound up just selling it for scraps or parts. So he wound up buying this car in 1963, and he made a one-way trip. He made the trip from Washington back to Kansas, and then he parked it. Something happened where it was smoking real bad. He just parked it. He never did get it fixed. And it was probably less than a 10-year-old car. I mean, if it was me, I would have just put another motor in it, whatever it took. But that's what my mom said. It was smoking real bad. But anyway, that's the kind of the story behind this car. But on these tags, it's got a 63 on the pressed end of the metal. But that don't mean over here on the side you got stickers. So 63 tag, you might have 64, 65, but it would still never go into the 70 mark. So like I say, it's been parked 50 years. 50 plus years. I'm not sure how many. I think it had 86,000 miles on it, I believe. Pulled out all the spark plugs, and the two front ones in the front of the engine was very tight. Wasn't sure I was going to even get them out. So anyway, I wound up getting them all out. Got everything coated good with transmission fluid. And the next time we go over there, we're going to take a battery, some way get a socket and a torque wrench or something, and see if we can't get that thing to turn over. See if we can't break it loose. I'm sure it's froze up. So then we'll see if the lights and everything come on. If we get it broke loose, then we'll be able to see if we got any spark on the ignition. So then we can spin it over real good without the spark plugs in it. Get it loosened up, and if for some reason we can't get it unlocked, then I'm going to douse it again, and I'll have to let it sit for another month. That's what we'll do. But like I say, I got the transmission fluid down in all 8 cylinders in the engine, and we'll get may have to take the valve covers off on both sides and check all the valves in it, make sure none of them are stuck. They look really good when I pull the valve covers off, but I didn't check and see if any of them was stuck. But yeah, we'll take a battery over there next time and see what all lights up, and And if we get unstuck, we'll try to get it spinning over a little bit. But yeah, we're not going to give up on this thing too early. We'll get this thing, like I say, we can't get it unstuck on the next trip, then I'll douse it again. Some people put diesel down the carburetor, let it go all down through there, but you're not going to get into the cylinders that's got the valves that's shut. It's not going to get into them. I mean, it'll get to some areas, but it won't get to everything. So I think just opening up the cylinders, I mean, we'll try whatever it takes, but anyway, we can't get it unstuck, and if it's a lost cause, then we'll come in here and we'll pull off the intake, and we'll pull off one of the heads and just see how bad it is. So that's the latest update for now. So I'm gonna give this thing till about October 20th, I believe, somewhere around in there, and I'll get back over there and make another video on this. So that's where we're at on this. So I thought I'd give you a quick update on this. So thanks for watching. Yeah, this will be a fun project. See if we can't get this thing running.